into another room. Sub-Zero pauses by a heap of gold coins. He picks one up and inspects it in the firelight. He looks past it at mounds of gold coins sitting in the room beyond the corridor. Sub-Zero and Scorpion look past the treasure at Quan Chi on the other side of the room with multiple women in leather armor and skeletal masks.
There will be spoils in this war.
Let us win it first, brother.
They glance at the doorway behind them, then hurry off as Shang Tsung emerges from it. Smirking, Shang Tsung strides across the treasure room toward Quan Chi and the women. Quan Chi steps to him.
Will the Soul Stealers be completed on time, Quan Chi?
Yes. Our benefactor's guidance has proven most helpful.
If we break it, we'll halt their construction.
Agreed.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion step out from behind a large ruined door and charge Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Green energy pulls around Quan Chi's hands and he blasts heaps of skulls at Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero smashes his way through them while Scorpion trades blows with Shang Tsung. Sub-Zero and Quan Chi each dodge the other's kicks. Then Sub-Zero front kicks him back.
Ah, Lin Kuei. We have been expecting you.
Were you told also to expect defeat? This ends no other way.
Fight!
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
You should never have come here. I will bury you in this fortress. Your failure was inevitable.
Scorpion evades Shang Tsung's knife hand strike, then jabs his gut and sidekicks him back. Shang Tsung shoots the fire skull at the giant pile of coins and jewels behind Scorpion, sending it sliding down and burying the warrior. Sub-Zero shoots an ice beam, but Shang Tsung blocks it with a shield of fire.
This is so unnecessary. What I can offer you, you won't decline.
Unless it's your surrender, I am not interested.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Shang Tsung injects his victim with a green syringe. The toxin causes bones to mutate out of their innards like roots.
No? Why? Stupid question.
Hiding a stash in your room.
I gotta go to sleep right now.
How do you not? You go there for Mama.
No? I might get to the drink downstairs, or everybody will get some. I am not going to for 2 cups. I'm gonna pet Lola first, and then we'll come back upstairs. So how was your allergy test, silly? No, I didn't.
Yo, like, stop calling us slum bed. We're not slum bed. Wait, what did you say?
Hey, Bobby told my mom you screamed the doctor.
You better not tell anybody about it.
I'm not, but I mean,
And you better not tell girls. Because the needle hurts. You know I'm afraid of needles. And needles hurt. You don't know about it because I was crying because the needle hurt. Because I got it right now.
bro, you got it like in, I think it was on Thursday. My answer was the question. I didn't know the date because I got my mom. I would go to the, I didn't know. You don't want to with that finger. I'm pointing with fingers now. My eyes and my ears is big. They're doing that. I'm letting y'all get the milk for both. I'm not thinking what you say.
Fight!
Here's my phone. I'll just go take my snacks now. Miss taking snacks, okay? Alright. Oh. What? I'm coming at 5, so if you wake up early, try to cook tomorrow. I'm slamming this door. So, don't let me catch you up in my room. Don't let me catch you in my room too happy. Alright, finally I'm done. I don't have to get this whole thing up now. Put no show on it, nothing. You'd be funny. What game? Yo no quiero mirar más nada, porque él siempre se viene para aquí, viene más que a gritar. Porque te podré cansar, mira. Para él ser el uniforme que puede otra, ¿cuál fue? I know, just started in line. We're back.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through the victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
It is your choice. I can
Fight.
give you freedom, or I can take your life.
I had hoped for a worthier enemy.
Sub-Zero steps to Shang Tsung's body and catches the large axe made of ice. Scorpion watches him raise the weapon, but he stops when guards pour in from the doorway. One shatters Sub-Zero's ice axe with his sword, and another jump kicks Scorpion. Sub-Zero grabs a guard's arm and twists it around so his sword cuts another's throat. Scorpion weaves around one guard's sword, then throws him into a second. A guard bashes Sub-Zero's face with his shield, knocking him down. The guards quickly grab him and Scorpion, then force them to their knees. Shang Tsung staggers to his feet. He dusts himself off, then steps to Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer.
How would you know what I value? We're strangers to each other.
I know that you wish to break free of Liu Kang's control, to gain your clan unrivaled power. I offer the means to do both.
Ignore him, brother. He promises only corruption.
Grandmaster, I am sure you're asking yourself, can I afford to trust a man I have never met? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford not to?
Sub-Zero stares at Shang Tsung. Geras stands before a giant hourglass and shifts his arms around. Sand weaves through the air, then images of the benefactor and Shang Tsung appear in the bottom of the hourglass.
And you were meant for war, to live among kings, not peasants. But since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become. I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Geras examines her.
Who are you?
He steps closer to the hourglass.
Impossible.
Shao, Shang Tsung, and multiple soldiers usher Scorpion and Sub-Zero forward, their wrists bound by manacles.
My realm and your clan have much in common. We both feel the pull of Liu Kang's leash.
Once Outworld rules Earthrealm, you will be free to remake the Lin Kuei in any manner you see fit.
Bihan, don't listen! We must stop them, not—
Silence, Kuai Liang.
But brother!
Obey your Grandmaster. Can you win this war? Soul Stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
You only think so because you don't understand their true purpose.
Explain.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods. Enemies beset him on all sides. He built a great army to protect his empire. He built a second one to protect him in the afterlife. This is Emperor Ying's Dragon Army.
They enter a vast, icy chamber hewn from an enormous cavern. Hundreds of terracotta warriors surround them on the ground floor, and various floors above them.
Impressive. But does this history lesson have a point?
These statues were constructed and enchanted by the great mages in the Emperor's court.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion follow Shang Tsung around a central cobblestone platform to a large wooden chest. Shang Tsung kneels, then opens it, revealing a velvet-lined interior housing a silver crown made in the likeness of two dragons facing each other. Shang Tsung takes the crown, then pours green liquid from a vial onto it.
They are animated by fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly, unburdened by remorse or pity.
Green mist coils off of the crown as Shang Tsung sets it on his own head. Green energy fills the gaps in a row of terracotta soldiers' armor, and their faces turn skeletal. They turn towards Sub-Zero and Scorpion, then punch and kick the air in unison. The warriors stop.
As our ally, you will be given command of several battalions. Few in Earthrealm could then resist the Lin Kuei.
Sub-Zero walks to the row of dragon warriors and examines them. He approaches Shang Tsung and holds his manacles up to him. Two soldiers grab Scorpion as he steps forward.
Behind!
Shang Tsung removes Sub-Zero's manacles.
How could you? Father would turn in his grave if he saw this!
He was a doddering old fool. He did us a favor having that accident. And I was right to let him die.
Let him die? You said you tried to save him!
A lie. Because you couldn't, and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. Now, we will achieve greatness.
Sub-Zero gestures to the dragon warrior. Scorpion elbows the pair of soldiers holding him back, then hammers General Shao's face before whipping Shang Tsung's head with his chains. He whirls around to Sub-Zero and bashes him to the ground. A soldier grabs him, then Scorpion knocks him down and pummels his head. His chains glow orange as he takes down several more soldiers. Then General Shao swings his axe at him. Scorpion ducks under the attack, then snatches the axe with his chains, tears it from General Shao's hand, and flings it away. He whips Shao's face with his chains, then Shao backhands him. Scorpion maneuvers behind Shao to wrap his chains around his throat, jump onto his back, and strangle him. General Shao throws him off, breaking the chains. Scorpion gets to his feet as Shao grabs his axe.
He's a feisty one.
Are you going to blather or make yourself useful? This Earthrealmer must be neutralized.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. General Shao's axe bashes the victim into the air. He leaps and slams the axe to cleave their ribs apart, then dives to stomp them.
Not impressed. Such fire. It's a shame you wasted.
Fight!
You may corrupt Bihan, but you won't corrupt me.
Fight!
Neither of you are up to the task.
Do not let Kuai Liang escape.
Shang Tsung directs the dragon army with the crown. They charge at Scorpion. Scorpion shoots flames to burn the undead warriors. They disintegrate before reaching him, one with his sword a mere hair. He sprints out of the tomb of the dragon army, past hordes of unanimated warriors. He dashes toward the dilapidated castle. He enters the Great Hall and sneaks cautiously through wood and stone wreckage. He reaches 3 fire pits, where Quan Chi and Rain gather. The duo discusses a pot of melted metal as it pours.
Pollutants impact efficiency. Like barnacles on a ship's hull, they create drag and reduce speed.
I see.
As Scorpion slinks past, his reflection glints off of a shield that hangs from a wall, which catches Rain's eye. Rain squints. Unaware, Scorpion tiptoes away. Rain wields his staff and hurls a burst of water at him.
So you've declined Shang Tsung's offer. I assume your brother has not.
The sorcerer tempted him into forsaking his oath.
He can be convincing, can't he? Spurning him is a grave mistake.
Fight!
Attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water, which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
Your scheme will fail. I'll see to it. Fight!
Scorpion relaxes and glares.
The mistake is yours, Outworlder.
Havik and Darius storm in.
What have you done?
They rush Scorpion. He dodges Darius' arm and smashes his head. He kicks him away and brawls with Darius. He whips out his rope dart, lances Havik's stomach, and slams him against the wall. He throws a series of punches at Darius. Havik kicks Scorpion toward the pot of melted metal. He holds out his hands to stop himself from falling in and burns them. They hold him down and lower his head as he struggles.
Test your might.
Havik and Darius force Scorpion's head down, fusing his face with a boiling pot of melted Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
Test your might.
Scorpion headbutts Darius and strikes Harvick. He elbows Darius away. He grips Harvick by the neck and shoves his face into the boiling metal. He releases and Harvick covers his face with his hands. Harvick staggers away, dripping blood that sizzled when it hits the ground. Harvick turns to reveal his disfigured face. His nose and lips have dissolved, and his charred teeth are exposed from his blistered jaw.
I am not finished. For burning me, you'll burn in the Netherrealm.
Fight.
Embrace anarchy.
Darius jabs the victim's jaw, then stomps on their knee to shatter their femur and shin. Harvick headbutts the victim to the floor, then pummels them. His own fists break apart into jagged, stabbing bone.
Desist, or I'll scorch the rest of you. Fight!
A Lin Kuei's flame is not easily smothered.
Split up! We must find him!
Scorpion bolts out of the castle alone. In the outer courtyard, a sharp wind carries snow onto the sloping roofs of various buildings. Smoke waits behind a giant wheel. He darts to Scorpion.
What happened? Where's Bihan? He's betrayed us. We're all in imminent danger.
They retreat into a blizzard.
Letting Father die. Forsaking Earthrealm. He's abandoned all reason. I knew Bihan's frustrations ran deep, but I never thought they could inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread. Whatever it takes, I am with you. Thank you. We may not share blood, but we are brothers.
Sub-Zero emerges.
Do your oaths mean nothing? It's your duty to obey my will.
Not when it betrays Lin Kuei principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
An ice dagger materializes in Sub-Zero's hand. He slashes at Scorpion, who swerves. Scorpion stomps his brother's side, then kicks his jaw. He traps Sub-Zero's dominant arm and twists. Sub-Zero breaks free with a kick. He punches Sub-Zero in the throat. Scorpion tries to wrestle the ice dagger from Sub-Zero's hand, but Sub-Zero slices his palm. He squeezes his wounded hand into a fist as Sub-Zero advances. As snow flutters, Sub-Zero stabs and swipes at his brother, who dodges and retaliates with his fist. Sub-Zero carves off his brother's head, but Scorpion grabs his arm with both hands. He looks up and sees Sub-Zero's empty fist. Sub-Zero cuts his face with the dagger in his other hand, leaving a trailing scar.
Kuei Liang! Stay back! This is my fight.
End this. Brother, embrace the future.
I want no part of it! You pervert all that it means to be Lin Kuei!
Fight! Scorpion. Behind. Scorpion. Frost. Shang Tsung's laboratory.
Heed your Grand Master.
I will not betray our principles!
Round one. Fight!
Scorpion teleports up through the ground, then throws his rope dart through the victim's intestines. He rips off his masks and breathes fire at them. Scorpion slings rope darts through his victim's sternum and neck. He pulls. Scorpion slams them.
Fear me.
Round two. Fight! Finish him. Scorpion wins. Sub-Zero. Scorpion, the flesh beast.
Frost.
Finish him.
Scorpion strikes the ground to send the victim airborne, then throws two rope darts which curve through the victim's torso into their skull. He rips their head off.
Fatality. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Finish him.
Scorpion summons three clones. Two attack the victim with a katana and an axe. Then the third breathes fire on them. Scorpion yanks them over with his rope dart, then kicks their skeleton out of their charred body.
Fatality. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Finish him! Scorpion wins. Protector of Raiden. Raiden. Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Frost. Gluteus. Finish him.
Raiden punches the victim airborne, then calls lightning down through their abdomen. He leaps through the victim's stomach, blasting them in half before using his lightning to hold and slam the two halves together.
Fatality. Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Liu Kang, behind. Scorpion, Frost, Wuxi Academy. Finish him.
Liu Kang throws a fiery punch. He releases colossal. He saws and drives their head to the ground, which splits their body in half and crushes their head.
Fatality. Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory. Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Tomb of the Dragon Army. Frost. Finish him.
Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star.
Johnny slams the victim's face down onto a dark stone plaque with their name engraved on it. He snaps a selfie with their smashed open face.
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins. Flawless victory. Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Frost, the Gatekeeper. Finish him.
Kung Lao throws his hat, slicing through the victim's shoulders and knees. The hat flies and decapitates them. Then Kung Lao grabs it and cleaves their body in half.
Fatality. Kung Lao wins. Flawless victory. Ashura. Behind. Scorpion. Frost. The Great Orb. Finish him. Ashura wins.
Finish him!
Glowing wings expand from Ashra's back as she ascends. Daggers of light fly from her wings at her victim and pierce their chest and throat. She drops to the ground and incinerates them.
Fatality. Ashra wins. Flawless victory. Finish him.
Glowing wings expand from Ashra's back as she ascends. Daggers of light fly from her wings at her victim and pierce their chest and throat. She drops to the ground and incinerates them.
Fatality. Ashra wins. Flawless victory. Nitar behind. Scorpion, the tea house. Frost. Finish him.
Nitara takes flight and seizes her victim by the jaw. She forces their mouth wide open as a colony of bats glide straight down their throat. She rips apart their wriggling torso to release the bats.
Fatality. Tara wins. Flawless victory. Havoc. Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Frost. Sundo. Finish him.
Harvick rips open his own chest and yanks out his putrid heart. He rips out his victim's heart, then shoves his pulsing green one in its place. Harvick's heart detonates, splaying open their chest cavity.
Fatality. Havoc wins. Flawless victory. Gearus behind. Scorpion. Frost. The Hourglass. Finish him.
Gearus summons whirling sand. He grabs the victim and shoves them into it, grinding away half of their body and bloodying the sand. He slams the remains into the floor, making them burst apart.
Fatality. Gearus wins. Flawless victory. Baraka, Reptile, Scorpion, Frost, Sundo. Finish him!
Baraka stabs his metal forearm blades into his victim's torso. He lifts them up and pierces through their face. The victim plops to his knees.
Fatality. Baraka wins. Flawless victory. Kenshi. Reptile. Kenshi. Li Mei. Scorpion. Hanging Gardens. Frost. Finish her.
With a flick of his wrist, Kenshi magically immobilizes his victim. Their head is forced backward to watch as Sento drills down their throat. Kenshi lifts his victim into the air, and Sento withdraws to slice them open from pelvis to skull.
Fatality. Kenshi wins.
Flawless victory. Li Mei, Scorpion, Frost, the heroes. Finish her.
Li Mei punches through the victim's stomach and yanks out their guts. She clenches her fist and a purple spark of energy slithers along an intestine toward her victim. She kicks their head off and the spark explodes their severed head like a bloody firework.
Fatality. Li Mei wins. Flawless victory. Sub-Zero. Nitari, Scorpion, Frost, Tomb of the Dragon Army. Finish her.
Sub-Zero throws an ice boomerang that slices through the victim's abdomen. Sub-Zero spin kicks their upper body to face backwards. The ice slams into their head and their torso slides to the ground.
Fatality. Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory. Finish her!
Sub-Zero conjures an ice wall and repeatedly bashes his victim's face against it. He smashes off their flesh, then fragments of their skull and brain. Sub-Zero freezes and shatters their head.
Fatality.